You probably have your tax refund waiting for you in your bank account, and you're wondering, is this the summer that I finally get new headphones? Well, we've got 3 picks for you to satisfy your gear acquisition syndromes: best under $100, best mid-tier, and best overall. First up is for anybody in the $100 tier who really just wants something that works and doesn't want to spend a ton of money. For that, there is no more reliable than the JLab JBuds Luxe ANC. Say that 3 times fast like I just did. Unlike most other headphones in this price bracket, the JLab JBuds Luxe ANC has pass-through or digital decoding through the USB-C port. Now, it's not going to matter a lot right now, but over the next few years, if you want to protect your purchase, this will unlock a few more capabilities for you as time goes on. Even if you have the ANC at full blast, battery life is excellent, just under 45 hours on a single charge. Comfort is great because, well, the headphones are quite light and they spread out their mass over a large surface area around your ears. Padding is quite thick, and these are built to just be the Honda Civic of headphones. They're reliable. They do what you ask of them. And for less than $80, if you're looking for the greatest value on the market, it's hard to argue with JLab here. Next up, mid-tier. For all you bass lovers out there, the Sony Alt Wear has you covered, and the headphones themselves offer decent noise canceling, about the same as some of the early WH-1000X models, which is excellent. Additionally, it also doesn't have the same issues with the folding hinges as the WH-1000XM5 or thin padding. These are very reliable headphones. They do exactly what you ask of them. However, what you might be surprised to find out is that the Sony Sound Connect app also gives you a few more goodies, like spatial audio and the ability to toggle between different EQ modes very quickly, and the Alt button on the right ear cup that allows you to switch between 2 different levels of bass is impossible to miss. And at their price point, the Sony Alt Wear is actually really good performance-wise for what you're paying for. Sure, it's not ever going to go toe-to-toe with the Sony WH-1000XM6 or the Apple AirPods Max of the world, but at less than half the cost, it's really hard to argue with about 95% of the performance. Alright, for the main event, what headphones should you get if price is no object? You're gonna get all sorts of people telling you, Sony WH-1000XM6? Yeah, those are the best headphones. Yeah, definitely get those. They're the best. No. If money is no object this summer, I would strongly advise you to consider the JBL Tour 1 M3. Now, it's not the Sony WH-1000XM6, but consider this. If you're willing to put in just a little bit of work, just a little tiny bit into the EQ, you're going to be able to get the sound you want, and then a lot of the features that the other headphones can't provide, like having a remote that allows you to broadcast and share your music to other people who have Auracast-enabled headphones, which will become more and more ubiquitous as time goes on. I mean, people get new headphones, right? They're all going to have Auracast once you reach the 5.3 or 5.4 Bluetooth stack. So if you want your headphones to be able to do all these fun things that everybody else is going to really want in the next year or two, you need to have the hardware to support it in the first place. And right now, the only headphones out there that have this capability are the JBL Tour 1 M3. On top of that, the JBL Tour 1 M3 has ANC comparable to the WH-1000XM6 and Apple AirPods Max. The JBL Tour 1 M3 is $50 cheaper than the Sony WH-1000XM6 and $150 cheaper than the Apple AirPods Max. You are saving money and getting a better product. Finally, comfort is decent and it does a lot of the things that normal headphones do. You're not sacrificing anything here. The only issue is that you need to put in a little bit of effort one time to get the sound quality you want, and the JBL app will take you the rest of the way. Now, if you want to know more about the JBL Tour 1 M3, I did a deep dive on our website, soundguys.com, click in the link in the description. But if you're really set on the Sony WH-1000XM6, 2 things. 1, why did you watch this video in the first place? And 2, head on over here where I go over it in detail.